Hello students, now it is the time to learn part 3 for chapter number 6, squares and square roots. Till now we have seen some important properties of square numbers in part 1 and the two methods to find the square root of a number in part 2. The methods were repeated subtraction and prime factorization. Now in this part we will learn the third method to find the square root of a number, which is known as division method. Let's try to learn the division method to find the square root of a number. We are taking two examples here. One number we are taking 5329, the other one is 18769. Now to apply the method, the very much first step we need to learn in this step, what we have to do with the given numbers, we have to make the groups of two digits, and we have to start making the groups from the ones digit. So if the number is 5329, we have to make two digit group from the number 9. So the group created 29 and the next one, the left out numbers 53. Similarly for the second example, 18,769. If we are going to start from the ones digit, the group will be created 69. Then moving forward, the next group of two digits will be 87. Then moving forward, now only one number left. So the third group will be of only one digit, that is number 1. So the three groups are there, 1, 87 and 69 for that particular example. Now the second step. Let's take one example out of those two, 5329, and let's try to get the answer of it using the division method. Now in the second step, what we need to do, we have to consider the groups created by us one by one. The first group we are going to consider, that is 53, and for that we have to create the divisor on our own. Again, I am telling you, we have to create a divisor on our own. How we have to decide it? That is using the square table method. Now, what is square table? 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. That is known as a square table. Now, for number 53, we have to go with the square table to get the number closest to number 53 or maybe equal to 53, but remember, not more than 53. So what, we know that 7 square is 49, but 8 square is 64. Which one is greater than 53? So we have to take 7 as the divisor. We will write 7 in the place of divisor. Again we will write 7 at the place of quotient also. So 7 into 7, the answer we are going to write in the subtraction with 53, that is 53 minus 49, and the remainder we will get 4. Again I would like to repeat step number 2. For the first group of two digits 53, we are actually finding the number from the square table by which we can divide this 53. The square table gives us a 7 number here as 7 square 49, which is smaller than 53. So we are applying it. 7 sevens are 49 and we are getting 4 as the remainder and 7 in the quotient part also. Now the very much important step number 3. At the end of step 2, we are having the remainder of 4 there. Now to start step 3, we need to get that the second group of the two digits, that is 29, we have to get it down with the remainder 4. So there we will be having the number 429. Now in this third step also we need to remember, we have to write the double of the quotient as the divisor. As you know, in the second step the quotient was 7. So what we have to write as divisor here, 7 2s are, that is 14, and we have to write number 14 with the blank right side to it. So the divisor is not 14, the divisor is 14 blank. So the number will be of 3 digits there. Now what we have to put in that particular blank, we will learn in the fourth step. Again I am repeating here, with the remainder 4, we have to get the second group of 2-digit number, that is 29 here, just with the remainder. To make the number 429, we have to again find the divisor. It will be the double of the quotient and the blank to the rightmost side. So the divisor will be 14 blank. Now step number 4. We have actually keep the blank with the number 14 just at the right side of number 14, in which we have to write a number to make the divisor. Now which number we have to put here, that is what mysterious over here. Now whatever the number, whatever the digit you want to put in that blank, then by that only digit you have to multiply the divisor. It means 14 you are having, in the blank if you want to put digit 1, you have to multiply 141 with 1, which gives you 141. You need to move towards the number 429, which you have to divide here. You need to get number closer to it or maybe equals to it. Now 141 one side is 141. Check with 142 twos are. It will give you 284. Little more ahead, 143 threes are. It will give you 429 exactly. So now we are putting 3 here in the place of blank. So we are dividing 429 with 143 threes are. So threes are, that 3 number we are writing in the quotient area. So 429 minus 429, the remainder is 0. In the quotient area, after the completion of this method, I am getting the number 73. And that is nothing but the answer here. So the square root of 5329 is nothing but 73. So this is what division method is all about. Just practice and practice will clear all your doubts regarding this method, and I believe you can 100% master this method. Now let's have another example which we have taken earlier. The number we have to find the square root of, that is 18,769. As you know, to apply the division method, we have to make the group of two digits starting from the ones digit. So the groups will be there, the 69 starting from the ones digit. Moving forward, we will be having one more group, 87. Moving forward, we will be having a group of only one digit, number 1. So 3 groups are there. So your answer of this particular number, you have to find the square root of this number. Your answer will be of 3 digits. As you can see, how many groups created? 3. So your answer will be of 3 digit. That is also one more interesting part of this method. Before finding the answer, you can find how many digits will be there in your answer. As said earlier, we have to find the divisor for the first group. The first group here is number 1. So we have to find the divisor using the square table here. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, but 2 square 4 is greater than the number 1. So we have to make number 1 as divisor. So we will write 1 in the divisor place and again 1 in the quotient place. 1 ones are 1. A subtraction will give us the remainder 0. Then we have to bring down the second group 87. The new number formed will be 087, that is nothing but 87. Now we have to make the divisor for 87 also. How we are going to make the divisor over here now? Remember, we have to double the quotient. In quotient, number 1 is there. 1 2s are, that is 2. And do not forget to put a blank to the rightmost side of that number. So we will write 2 and blank. Am I right? Getting the point? Now, the number you have to select, which you have to put in the blank. Do not forget, by that only digit you have to multiply the divisor you are going to decide. It means either 21 ones are, maybe 22 twos are, maybe 23 threes are. You need to get the number closer to 87, not more than 87. 21 ones are will be 21, 22 twos are will be 44, 23 threes are 69, 24 fours are 96, which is greater than 87. So we are not going for it. So we have to write 23 threes are. So the selected digit is 3. So we are going to put number 3 in the quotient area also. 23 threes are 69. The subtraction is giving 18 as the remainder over here. So now we are having two digits in the quotient, that is 13. One group left out, 69. The remainder is 18. Now we have to move forward for the other step. Now, after finding the remainder, it is very much important thing to do. Bring the group down. Now the last group left out, that is 69. So the number formed with the remainder 18. So now it is 1869. Now it's time to decide the divisor again. How we are going to decide the divisor? Again, I'm telling you, just like in the second step we did, the same thing, just double the quotient and put the blank to the rightmost side. 13 is the quotient. So what as the divisor we are going to write? 26, then dash. The blank will be there at the rightmost side. So that's what we have written, 26 and the dash. And the number we need to divide, that is 1869. Now the last step, to decide the digit we have to put in that blank. 26 and the blank. We need to get the number closer to the 1869 or maybe exactly 1869, not more than that. So if we are going to check one by one, the 7 is the digit which will give us 1869 exactly. So 267 sevens are 1869. So we are going to write 7 in the space of that blank and in the space of the quotient area also. So we are actually doing 267 sevens are, that is 1869, the remainder is 0. Now we can say that the division method is over for this particular sum. Now in the quotient area, I have the number 137. See, 3 digits are there. Before starting the sum, I said this. If 3 groups are there, your answer will be of 3 digits. Here you are. The answer is 137. So we can say that the square root of 18,769 is nothing but 137. I hope you are very much clear with the division method now. Now, practice makes students master in mathematics. These are some practice sums. You can check the division method, and using that method you have to find the square root of the given numbers here. The sums are taken just from your textbook exercise number 6.4 from problem number 1. So these are the 12 sums. You have to find the square roots of the given numbers using division method. All the best, students.